guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a quick wig review, so no pop quizzes or testimonies. I just wanted to pop in real quick and show you this awesome find I found on Amazon for the low. We don't just cover braids here on Braid School, we cover all things protective style related, so that does include wigs. Now, I don't typically wear wigs all the time, usually once or twice a year, and usually when I get ready to travel because it makes life so much easier. So per usual, I was strolling and trolling Amazon and I came across this wig, and I was drawn to it because it was described as a 427, which I normally don't see a lot of 427 blends. So the roots of the hair are a 4 and it kind of ombres or gets lighter into like a 27, 613 kind of mix there. It does come with combs on the inside of the wig. I think it was 3 in the front and 1 in the back. And it also has 6 by 13 inch lace, which I thought was pretty cool because nowadays we want as much lace as we can get, right ladies? This particular unit comes in 10 inches, 12 inches, and 14 inches, and I got the 12-inch variety simply because it is July in Texas and it is hot, so I certainly didn't want anything long. I would definitely wanted something short. Now, I by no means am an expert on wig installation at all, so let me go ahead and disclaim this. This is not a service that I offer. I have no desire to offer this service. I am simply putting this wig on my head for my own personal reasons. And what you just saw there was me braiding my own hair into 4 large cornrows and then just kind of tucking it up in the back. If you wanted to see how I prep my hair for braids and protective styles and all that, make sure you go back and watch last week's video. I go into great detail about that. But sorry you guys, I am not going into extreme detail about this wig installation because I am such an amateur, and I am actually doing this ball cap method for like the 2nd time ever in my life. The first time kind of traumatized me, so I just gave up on it. But I wanted this wig to stay down as long as I possibly could, at least for the week. So I have been watching videos just like everybody else and getting ideas on ways to install this wig that is feasible for me. So I'm trying out this ball cap method. I've already laid it down with the Gots to Be gel first. I let it dry and then I went over the top of it with some Maybelline Fit powder. And then I realized that the powder was still too light, so I went in with like a foundation. Now I really wanted to steer clear of using the more permanent wig glues like the Ghost Bond and whatnot. And I wanted to just stick with the Gots to Be method. So I was able to find a YouTuber by the name of Alexis Janelle, and Lord, she schooled me on some stuff, y'all. Like, schooled me on this wig game because I had no idea what I was doing for the most part, because when I don't do this that often, and when I do, it's like I catch amnesia. It's crazy. But anyways, Alexis was able to show me how to adhere this wig with the Gots to Be spray on top of the lace. So I tried out her method, and I will be sure to link that video and her channel in the description below because she definitely knows way more than me, along with a plethora of other YouTubers that I'm sure you guys follow. So essentially, before I put the wig into place, I put some of the Gots to Be gel on the hairline. Then I put the wig down and then combed everything back and out of the way. And then I'm going to spray the Gots to Be along the hairline on the outside of the wig instead of trying to get it tacky underneath. And so I'm going to do that. Go ahead and style a little bit of the baby hairs to kind of get them laid down a little bit. And then I'm going to tie it up and let it dry for the next 15-20 minutes. So while I let it dry, I hadn't even cut any of the lace off, and I'm checking it to see if it is down, and it is in there, girl. It ain't going nowhere. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the lace off, and then I'm going to start trimming it back as far as I need to or where I'm comfortable with. And let me tell you, this method really did the freaking trick. Do you know this wig stayed on my head for over a week? I had to like spray that sucker down with and drench it with water to get this wig off. Even with the heat and everything, it did not budge except for just a tiny bit of lifting by the ears. But that was it, you guys. So I am super grateful that I discovered this method. And thanks again to the YouTuber who shared that with us. And I know some of y'all are out there like, girl, we been hip to this game. And I'm like, girl, I'm late to the party, I know. So anyways, it was late at night, so I just tied everything out the way. And here I am the next morning. I actually had some errands to run, so I didn't have time to style or cut this thing down. So I sprayed it with some water and put a little mousse in it. And this is what the hair looks like in its natural state after it's dried. From just water alone. So you can see it already has kind of like a little body wave situation. Here's a close-up on the actual lace. Now, if I had time, or if I even cared to do so, it might have looked better if I bleached the knots, but I was pretty satisfied with the plucking because I'm a minimal stylist. I just put it up on the side and call it a day. So funny story, this is actually me a week later. I wore this wig to my uncle's wedding, and I didn't like the way it looked when I got there, and I didn't have time to cut it before I left. So I literally like rough chopped the mess out of this thing with a pair of tiny travel scissors. So you professional cutters out there, don't come for me because I did the best I could with them tiny scissors. But I just wanted it to have a little bit more shape and frame my face a little bit more because I'm a big fan of the messy tassel curl look. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. It's already chopped up. I'm just adding in some curls with my 1-inch curling iron, which sadly kind of fell a little bit the minute I stepped out into the Texas heat, but it still worked itself out a little bit. So yeah, that really completes the review on this wig. I am very satisfied with the performance of it and the look of it and the feel of it. It is super soft. And in case you're wondering, this video is not sponsored. I purchased this wig with my own coins, sis. Yes. But if you want to purchase a unit just like this for yourself, I will be sure to leave that linked in the description box below. As always, thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. If you like this video, you'll probably like these. Subscribe for new videos like this each and every week.